Hello all, it's the old Geek again, and we're going to be delving back into the Stygian Abyss. This is Ultima Underworld. This is our third session of an old man being clumsy, wandering around in the darkness. Now, last two sessions we've gone through the basics of character creation and just wandered around a few initial locations, chatting to some people, getting to know a few of the controls, and as you can see, I mean, this is an old game. It's 1992, but graphically it was way ahead of its time due to the 3D scrolling and the lighting, and also there was one really nice feature of this game, one really nice sort of aspect of the game is it felt like a living and breathing world. Because things move around, it's not static. There's a lot of nooks and crannies. There's a lot of places that are simply there as red herrings. Not everything is related to the overall plot. So of course there is a big ongoing plot, but there is this sort of almost sandboxy, flexible feel about it, because you can wander around aimlessly for hours and not really get anything done, but just chatter to people. And these people, it feels like a living, breathing society almost. You can interact with objects, and a lot of those objects have no real effect on your success in the game. They just have little effects on what happens in the here and now. As you can see, this is a group of outcasts. They are living up here peacefully, and they are mellow, and I could talk to them. In fact, I will, just for the purpose of this video. So, another comrade is caught by the abyss. What was thy crime, pray tell? I am accused of kidnapping a girl. Perhaps the same girl that I hear was carried through these upper caves by a troll. Yes, that must be the one. Well, whoever she was, she's here no longer. I don't know how far the troll was planning on taking her, but given the strength of a troll, he'll not likely run out of energy anytime soon. I must be off immediately. Hold on just a minute. Surely that girl is in trouble. But if thou dost learn the ways of the abyss first, thou will surely have a better chance of rescuing her. And what should I know of the abyss? This is quite a long discussion, but here he tells us about the Banner of Cabarrus, a tapestry with an ankh on it, and any areas marked with that banner, the inhabitants are generally peaceful and potentially helpful. Okay. He also tells us about the shrines, large ankhs that you find, and these help you improve your character skills. You chant mantras at them, and those mantras improve relevant skills. I've got a list of them written down here just to help for the purpose of this game, but you do find those mantras scrawled on walls, dotted around, or on bits of paper, or people will tell you them, and that way you can be more specific in how you develop your character statistics. There's also a lot of spells you find dotted around. Spellcasting is done through the runes in this rune bag over here. It's a good idea to explore because you gain experience points by uncovering the map. So that is why I am being quite thorough and exploring lots of places. When you examine an object, if it just says you see a box, then you can dig into it and find out what's in there. If it tells you that somebody owns it, they're going to get annoyed if you take it, unless they've given you permission to take it. And that's a nice little feature. You can turn people's opinions of you based on how you react to their possessions. Now I'm going to pick up a 10-foot pole, because 10-foot poles are always useful in adventuring. This is also a sling there. I'm not too fussed with missile weapons. But if you look here now, pretty much done this area of the map. They didn't give me any quests. They just told me general information, so I probably won't have to come back here, thankfully. So, let's get back towards the start and head east from there. Now, I'm terrible at finding my way around these other maps. I have no real sense of 3D perspective. Comes from being a bit weird. Yeah. I'm 51 years old playing computer games. I'm weird. So, down we go. Let's drop off here. Could do with resting and healing myself as well at some point, because my health isn't great. I know this area is safe, so I'll do it here now. Make sure you turn your light off before resting. Check how well fed you are, and click on the bedroll. Go to sleep. Spooky purple man with green or blue eyes. Thou hast arrived. They have already. So with haste and virtue thou can seek out and speak to the civilized inhabitants of the abyss. They ... end, and thy decisions and actions will. Okay. So you only remember bits of the dream. It was a bit spooky. That's probably why you don't remember it. You cast it from your mind. Let's jump that. See, I'm not totally uncoordinated. I have been practicing a little bit. Right. There's the way I didn't go before. There was this door over here which we opened. Right, not been around here. Is there anything to fight? Anything to pick up? Because at the moment I'm a first level adventurer, therefore I am useless in a fight. I just emptied that sack, and there's a cudgel, candle, and a green mushroom. I don't need candles, they're pretty rubbish. But a green mushroom, I know I'm going to need one of those in a bit, so I'm going to have that. And here we have some doors. Got a key we found in the previous session, which thankfully opens this door. So let's interact with it. And this is another important starter location, one we may visit often. And I'll be using this room for multiple purposes. Let me just explain. Read this. The plaque reads, "Plant the seed of the silver sapling, and a new sapling will spring forth. In return for this gift of life, thou shalt be granted a new life thyself when this one doth end." So, this... Remember, this is 1992. Current versions of Dungeons and Dragons make it hard for people to die. This makes it impossible. This game was ahead of its time. Oh, I've picked up the sapling. It's turned into a seed. Put it there. We use it. And there, we have planted the silver tree. Every time I die now, and it might happen often, I will reappear by this tree. So the second purpose of this room is it's a great place to store your gear, because you very quickly reach your encumbrance limit and you'll find yourself with a lot of excess stuff. And if you die often, where are you going to come back to frequently? Here. So I don't need that. That was a message. Remember, I think that's a message from Sandra. Remember that? How she's going to wait for her man or whatever. Yes, that's the one. Lies. She won't be waiting at all. Never happens. Alfred, forget about her. So we have planted the sapling, and now we head into the areas that should maybe start proving to be dangerous, because I know they will. Okay, up here we will, as I said, I've played this level as a practice, and I know what's up here. We have a goblin, and he's flinging things at us. That's just showing you how a sling works, but he hasn't hurt me much. There we go, dead goblin, dead goblin. I am going to pick up some of his stuff, because this is useful. We will have a badly worn leather vest. It's armour. He's dropped some food. A day-old piece of meat. It's only a day old. So we'll keep that. And some cash. We'll pop the cash in there. How much cash is it? 6 gold pieces. Thank you, Goblin. Thank you. We'll be having your loot. Cash is generally used for bartering and paying people to provide services for you. Don't carry much more than about 15 to 20 gold pieces with you. And look at this. Exploring has given me experience level 2. I will now have points to spend at an Ankh should I find one. And there is only one on this first level, and it's in a real awkward place to get to. So I'm not going to bother. I'm going to wing it for now and wait until I get to the level below, because there's a few more Ankhs there and they're easier to get to. Just filling in the map. Shall we go north? We'll go north. I believe there's another goblin to fight, and I've got plenty of health, so I shouldn't have too much difficulty. I think he's up here, from what I remember. 2 types of goblins on this level we've already been told about. Green ones and grey ones. In fact, there's 3 types of goblins. There's hostile ones, friendly green ones, and friendly grey ones. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't... Oh, hey, oh, a worm. Die, worm, die. A slug. Sorry, it's a slug. Have at you, have at you. You're worth experience points. Yes. Things are quite easy at the moment. Well, sort of, most of the time. Message. Let's have a look at the message. Plaque reads, "Here be the grand staircase which descends through all deeps of the abyss. Signed, Corianus. Sod's law, it's caved in. So no, we have to go the long way round. Far too easy if we could just use that, wouldn't it? Bones. Let's have a dig. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. When I play these games, I always come into them with the intention of being organised and systematic. But unfortunately, as you can see from the directions I've gone, I'm everything but. I tend to roam around randomly. Such is the way my mind works. It makes me a half-decent DM when it comes to role-playing games. But I'm not someone you want to organise a business. No. Good with customers. Rubbish with organisation. Die, spider, die. Just don't bite me. Don't bite me because you're poisonous. Die. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hit the wall. Yeah, got him. Got him. It's good to be brave early on. Especially as you've got the, as I've got the that sapling planted, I can afford to be. You lose a few experience points when you die, but you don't lose the abilities you've gained. Having said that, I haven't gained any abilities yet. I haven't trained at an Ankh. Right. I don't think this area is really ideal for someone who hasn't trained. I'm going to go back. I'm going to try and be organised. So let's try and find our way around here. I do apologise if I'm very annoying when I flick between the maps, because as I said, I have no perception when it comes to 3D and directions. Terrible. Terrible. Right. It's going to be a bit shady here. Something I did learn when I went through before. There's a secret door on that wall. Yes. Look at that. Secret doors. A staple of adventure gaming. There's a lockpick on the floor there. I'm not going to bother with that. Don't tend to need them. Right. Reason I've come in here. Look at this. A fountain of life. Healed me! Hurrah! Hurrah! Water. You can go swimming. I'm not going to yet. Not going to until I'm a little bit tougher. Because there's lurkers in the water. And the lurkers like to eat adventurers for dinner. Low level adventurers anyway. When I get a decent abilities, I'll go lurker harvesting to get some XP. Okay. Remember how someone mentioned the Ankh, the symbol of the Ankh? It shows that whoever's beyond here, the banner of Cabarrus, whoever's beyond here is peaceful. And look, we find goblins beyond here. What? Peaceful goblins? Yes. Well, they're sort of peaceful. You have to be very, very, how should we put it? Complimentary to them. They're arrogant creatures. So tell them how wonderful they are, and you get more information from them. Mellow goblin named Ebb. Hello, Ebb. Goblin voice time.
So, who go there?
My name is Yogg. We have earlier found out that the green goblins and the grey goblins don't like each other, so I'm going to avoid saying anything nice about green goblins. My name is Yogg.
Yogg, eh? I think I heard of you. You new here, eh?
You come
To the right place. Grey Goblin's the most powerful group here. Good idea to speak with King Ketchaval. He very wise and strong. Maybe your best bet, talk to Queen Retichel first. On you go now.
Okay. Thank thee for the advice. That's my goblin voice. If you play D&D with me or Call of Cthulhu with me, you get my voices, whether you like them or not. Right. So we've got to go and find the Queen before we talk to the King. So let's see who these are. That's just a mellow goblin. He's not named. Shall we see if the Queen's up here? Come here, Queenie. Are you the Queen? Can't. Oh, Jakar. He's Jakar. Hello, Jakar.
Or Jarkar. Hey, or this. What you do?
I have come to admire the architectural splendour of thy people's settlement. That's right. You've got to be real sort of sucky to them.
What you say? You like to explore, walk around? Don't explore too careful. Could end up someplace you not want to be. I see that happen. Hee hee.
Is this area dangerous then?
Us greys, we never do it on purpose. Ha ha, but in night I hear sometimes scream and then splash, sometimes splash and then scream. Then in morning, one of us not here. Dangerous privy it is there. Watch out, if you. Hee hee.
And are they never heard from again?
That right? Hee hee. Splash. Aye. Gone. Hee hee. You be careful, you. If any still alive from Splash, I bet you they not be too happy. You be on your toes.
Thank you, I will be. He's just warned me about the toilet. Basically, there is a toilet in here. And if you walk into the toilet, you find yourself on level 2. I'm not going to explain how, but here. Oh, here we go. I do not want to drop down there. I'll drop down to level 2 through the goblin toilet. Yum. Lovely. So, just check all these goblins. It's a mellow goblin. That's a mellow goblin. It's only with the named ones you want to speak to. So Jackar's just warned me about the toilet. That's his purpose in the game. Is this Retichel? Oh, upset goblin. Let's avoid upset goblin. At least he's not hostile. Keep out. Guessing the goblins don't want me to go in there. And he's a guard saying, go away or
Go away.
oh, a lurker. It's a mellow lurker. A mellow lurker. It is not going to attack me. Who's this? That's a mellow goblin. That's Jackar. The queen's got to be in here somewhere. She's always in here. Maybe she's powdering her nose in the girly goblin's room. There she is. Come here, Retichel, talk to me.
You have business here?
That's my Retichel voice. Canst thou tell me of thy race, the goblins? Oh, hang on. Don't think this is Retichel. Don't think this is Retichel. Have I just accidentally clicked on the wrong one? Oh, there's 2 of them over here. Oh, there, she's over there. God, blimey. Moving around. Stop it. Stand still. Let an old man click on you. There we go. That's Retichel.
Yes. What's thou want, human?
I wish to speak to thy husband.
And what reason hast thou for speaking to him?
I wish to congratulate him on his choice of bride. There we go.
Very well. Thou mayst speak to him. Do not overstay thy welcome. He is a busy man.
I thank thee kindly. Right, I now have permission to speak to her husband. Not sure why I need permission to speak to a goblin, but hey ho. Because humans are a superior race. Ooh. More goblins. I guess if I fight one of these, they'll all kick off on me. Here's Ketchafal. Here's the king. Boss man.
Who be ye, and what business have ye here?
I am Yogg. I wish to speak to thee.
I have never heard of ye. Be ye friend to Vernix?
Okay. Bit of metagaming knowledge. Vernix is the king of the green goblins. So, no, I'm not.
Very well. Did ye speak with him?
No? Should I?
Don't bother. He's a complete waste of time. You're fortunate he came to me first.
How lucky I am. Dost thou know of a girl? Dost thou know of a girl kidnapped by a troll?
I know nothing of no girl. I've got problems of my own.
Such as?
My enemies are legion. Even the vermin here are troublesome. A great she-spider known as Navry Night Eyes threatens my folk. Nor is she my only problem, though. She is strong enough. Her web, you know, be strong as iron and does not burn. A goblin caught in it will stay till he rots.
Perhaps I can help.
Do not be a fool. None can slay the dread Navry. Now, you came here for something. What do you want?
I seek knowledge of Cabarrus.
A human fool named Cabarrus convinced many of our people to come here and colonize this accursed place. When his dreams were shown to be mere folly, he killed himself by taking poison and left us to our fates.
Tragic.
Indeed. 'Tis not fair. Still we must persevere. Was there anything else?
No, I thank thee. Farewell. So, he's told me about a big spider, and he's told me that Cabarrus took poison, committed suicide. Right, so let's just complete this room for the map purposes. I'm not going to touch any of the stuff because it's theirs. That appears to be another. It's not a privy. It's a bath. Goblin bath. I won't be going in there. It'll be full of goblin flakes of skin. No. Yeah. So let's leave the goblin to their own devices. Once I've checked out, just gonna. That looks like. Oh, yeah. If you remember early on, there was somebody warned us about. I know there's a secret door there. It's locked. Somebody warned us about not going in the goblin prison, and if you get stuck in there, then use a pole to help you get out. That's the button you need to press. Using the pole from inside. But I haven't angered the goblins, so I think I'm safe to go in. Yeah. Another clue. It was bragging. Yeah. The dim-witted goblins have given me the tool I need. Tonight I shall make good my escape from this filthy cell. So, and it even provides you with the pole, but I've already got one, so don't worry about that. Don't worry yourself about that. Right, I think I'm pretty much done with the Grey Goblins. I'm not going to go anywhere near their treasure chamber, and I don't think I've got the key to open that secret door. I think there's 2 keys on this level, so I'm going to leave the Grey Goblins. They've given me a bit of help. No real quests or anything. They're just a few clues as to how to approach the game. I think this is a new area. Yes, it is. Just scout this out. Once I've scouted this out, I shall save up. And we'll end this foray into the abyss. Oh. Grey Goblin. Angry Grey Goblin. Angry Grey Goblin. He might be. You don't know. You don't ask those questions. Stand still. I have a feeling he might be a bit tough for me. So... actually, let's zap him with the spell. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Ouch. Yeah, he's possibly a bit above my level, because he seems to be kicking me in. Die. Oh, I am hurting him. See the top of the screen, that head, little demon head thing. Oh, but no, I've got no mana left. It's showing yellow. The eyes go yellow. The eyes are red now, so yes. He's about to die if the eyes are red. Don't damage my short sword. Die! Stab him. Yes, we've stabbed him. We've killed him. And he's dropped a hat. Any armor is good armor right now. I'm not choosy. Don't need a mace because I'm using stabby weapons. 3 different types of weapon: axes, swords and maces. And I believe the main difference is the speed of the weapon. Axes are slow but do lots of damage. Swords are quite quick. And I haven't really found any bit. I think maces are good for breaking open doors and stuff. All excess weight. So I'm just going to stick with one type of weapon. I'm not sure if this is the right key for this door. Let's see. No, it doesn't fit. There are other keys around. This is pretty much the starter key, this red one. What's up here? Oh. Am I being stupid by pushing on? Tell me in the chats, in the comments below. I don't have much in the way of health left. What's this? I think now would be a good time to save. Okay, well, this has been the Old Geek, and we've made a little bit of progress on level 1. Chatted to a few goblins. You've heard my stupid goblin voice. Gained level 2. Not trained up yet, but doesn't matter. It'll get us a bit more health. So I'm just going to save now. Oh, I don't want to save over that one. I want to save over live play. There we are. Saving. Done. Gone. Till next time. See ya.